Yep. This evening we have one resident, Dr. Walt Aikman, who's with us tonight. Walt, it's you have the floor for the next 3 minutes.
Thank you, Chuck. My name is Walt Aikman. I live at 17 Liberty Street here in Auburn. Not only am I one of your taxpayers, I'm also an active volunteer and occasional contractor to help the city with some of our urban forestry challenges and opportunities. I've been noticing on social media that there's some residents who are very concerned about the removal of ash trees in their neighborhoods. And a lot of these trees have been removed more intensely than people have noticed starting last summer. And I just wanted to go on record saying that in my opinion, and that's as a certified arborist and a forester and as a resident, I think our DPW is doing an excellent job confronting necessary, even if it's painful, ash tree removal in Auburn. Now, our ash trees are being killed by an invasive insect called the emerald ash borer. This insect comes from Asia, where together with the ash trees there, they evolved in an ecosystem that balances what this insect does with the trees it eats. Now, our trees can handle the native ash borer that grew up in this ecosystem, but our ash trees really cannot handle this invasive emerald ash borer. And it's killing all the ash trees in the eastern United States. And sadly, we are not the only city to be impacted in this way. Ash trees killed by the emerald ash borer are very dangerous and they have to be removed. The only other alternative is to treat it with very expensive and limited use insecticides that can only be purchased by a applicator level certified by a New York State DEC person who can purchase this chemical because it's on what's called a restrictive list. And you're going to spend $150 per tree every other year. And I estimate in Auburn that would cost us at least $150,000 a year, not including contractors. So I'd say that our DPW tree crews are dedicated to providing safe, effective, and sustainable urban forestry services to all city residents. And I'm very impressed with their diligent efforts to remove our ash trees. And I know from personal experience that Auburn is doing a great work in caring for our urban forests, and along with volunteers from Grow Auburn's Trees, is committed to the long-term success of the trees we love. And depending on, you'll interrupt me when you need to, Chuck, of course, but to the extent I have any of my time remaining, I certainly understand how upsetting it can be to come home and find the trees in front of your home or on your street suddenly removed. But I must emphasize that a healthy ash tree is actually a pretty safe tree to cut down. But when they're killed by this insect, they're very dangerous, and that's to pedestrians, homeowners, and our property. So communities all over New York State are taking this unfortunate step. I can just list you community after community that has to do it this way. And I can also assure you that myself and all the other tree planters in Grow Auburn's Trees and in the city DPW are committed to planting as many trees as we can each and every year. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Doctor. Good to see you once again.